I wanna be a Super Saiyan. I wanna.
Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys have been good. It's been a while. I don't think I've uploaded in like 3 days or something. Just been busy with work and stuff, so yeah. Anyways, how are you guys? Happy New Year's. I hope everyone had a nice New Year's, and let's get straight into the video. Now, today I'm gonna be doing a highly requested video, which is talk about mastery again. I'll start off by saying that mastery is cooked. Mastery is kind of cooked, alright? There is a lot of people pre-Namek weren't that engaged and like taking their mastery too serious, which obviously makes sense. A lot of people didn't really play pre-Namek. They got to like level 100 and then called it a day, because that's fair, you know. They didn't see a point in grinding to 150, which was painfully hard, if I'm being honest. But yeah, so now that everyone actually needs mastery on their forums, I've seen a lot of comments about it, so we're gonna be just going over everything I know and everything that kind of helps. So we all know that the AFK and normal Zenkais are completely nerfed and doesn't really work anymore. I would say still do them because I'm very certain that it does help. 100% it does help. So Zenkai, when you're in a fight, and fight in your Zenkai form for as long as possible without de-transforming or charging or healing or anything. Right. I'll just start off by saying that my Super Saiyan God now is at 1 star. Yeah, it's at 1 star. And I got this like a couple of days ago. And if you're wondering what I did, literally the only thing I've been doing is I've been hitting some fighting Zenkais, is what I call it when I Zenkai in battle and fight in the Zenkai form for as long as possible. Been hitting a couple of those, and the rest I've just been leveling, right? And that is the method right now, because there really isn't a easy method to this. Like, there's not a way to cheese it. You gotta just level up, and that's kind of annoying, because once you get, I think you get Super Saiyan God at 270, meaning that you'll have 45 levels to get like 45 levels to level up in your God form, which is kind of annoying because that's not enough to get it perfected. You can probably get it perfected, but it's gonna be hard, right? So what I would suggest is get to max level in your God form, meaning that every time you do a quest, you end the quest being in God form. That's really important. I've seen a lot of people not doing this, and it's super dumb, because that's how you gain XP on the form. So every time you're doing a quest, you gotta finish the quest when you get the XP and be in form. That's super important. A lot of people thought that the mastery was a checklist, and to be fair, it still might be, but I feel like that's kind of been disproven, because I mean, I was just spamming AFK Zenkais, and I got my Super Saiyan 2 to 2 gold stars by doing it. I started doing it at 2 white stars, and this is pre-nerf. As I've previously mentioned in another video, I thought Zenkais was the way to master forms, because think about it. Snake said no. Snake said it's gonna be like an unconventional thing that no one is gonna find out, not even the alpha or beta testers. And because of that, the Zenkais makes a ton of sense, even just logically. Because think about it, Zenkais, technically you like shattering your limits, kinda. It's taking damage and almost dying in a fight, then powering up again. So both of the statements Snake made, and logically this could make a lot of sense. And we did for a while see insane results until Snake nerfed it to the ground. Now I'll go over what we know of till now. Gaining XP in form still and always will work. It's the best way. It's the best way to master your form. Just leveling up in form. Now it's super important that when you guys do this, you gotta be in form when fighting and when finishing the quest, so you get the XP while you're in form. That's a huge mistake people are making. They think that just because they're fighting in form and the de-transform and the last NPC they kill without form or something like that, you're not gonna get the mastery on your form. You gotta be in form when finishing the quest and getting the XP. I think I got my first star on Super Saiyan God after 11 levels. Now I'll go over another method that I know a lot of people is saying is working. I haven't tried it myself, but everyone says that the time chamber and gravity chamber in form is really good for you because you'll get the XP, and maybe Snake has done something that makes it easier in the HTC and GC, and that's kind of canon as well because, you know, Goku mastered his Super Saiyan in the gravity chamber. So I guess it just spam. If you want the real honest like truth and method, spam quests, get to max level. Every time you get XP, be in form, fight a lot in form, and keep doing time chamber and gravity chamber. That's what I would suggest. I think that's the best way to master your forms currently, because like I said, there's no cheese method anymore. The AFK Zenkais have been nerfed. Zenkais have been nerfed. Obviously keep doing fighting Zenkais where you when you're in battle Zenkai and fight in your Zenkai form without charging or healing or de-transforming for as long as you can. And that's basically it, guys. That's the method right now. It's super grindy and it's tedious, but that's the only way we know of, right? So if you hear, just a little side note, if you hear anything in the near future that isn't from me about mastery, most likely don't it's no point in listening, because 99% of the time it's gonna be clickbait and it's not gonna work. I know a lot of the devs and a lot of the people in the community that find out about these things. So as soon as I find a method, I'll make a video about it, but till then the method is currently just fighting in form, doing fighting Zenkai, and leveling up in form. That's currently the method. That's all we know, and that's all that's working as of now. I think I got my first star about 11 levels after getting Super Saiyan God and doing the method. Now I kind of just want to go over what my thought about mastery is currently. I think that it's kind of cool. Now before you guys hate me, let me cook here. I think that mastery is kind of cool that it takes a while, because think about it, like in the anime it takes a while for them to master their forms. It takes a while and it's kind of hard and all that stuff. So I think it does make sense logically that it's gonna take a while to master it. But it taking this long in a video game, I don't know. I don't know about that. I feel like it's doing a bit too much, you know, because it takes so long to master your forms now. My Super Saiyan 3 is still at 2 stars. I don't know if you guys remember the last video I made about mastery. My Super Saiyan 3 was at 2 stars then as well, and I've been playing a lot, because obviously I make videos about the game. I play a lot, right? So I just think it's stupid. I get he's trying to make it canon. I get he's trying to get people to grind the game and not have their forms mastered or perfected in like straight away. But if it is, I feel like he could have just had a progression bar and told us how to master them, but just make it super hard and make it super grindy, and then there's no problem, right? Because at least people know how to do it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button and smash that subscribe button. I appreciate it so much. We've hit 200 subscribers. Let's keep going. And yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.